Hey guys, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen to me properly, as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know. I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen to me properly, as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know. Video, please let me know, guys. Hello, everyone. If you guys are able to listen to me properly, as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please let me know. I don't think so. There should be any issues right now. Okay. Is it fine right now, guys? Please let me know. Is it fine right now? Please let me know, guys. I think so. It should be fine right now. Okay, great. So there should be no issues with the class as of this particular point of time, right, guys? There should be no issues right now. Good, good. Amazing, guys. Amazing. So, how are you guys? Please let me know. There should be no issues right now, guys. If you are I think so. My stream is fine right now. Okay, good. So, how are you guys? Please let me know. How is everybody? Please let me know, guys. Everybody fine? Everybody is great? Good, good, good. So, many of you guys must be coming to a bootcamp via DevTown for the very first time. Many of guys would be joining us from our previous boot camps as well. So in a few minutes, I will be introducing myself as well as the DevTown. So you don't have to worry about it. We will also be explaining to you guys what you will be studying in this particular boot camp. How is the boot camp going to go on? What are the certificates that you will be receiving at the end of the boot camps? What project we will be doing in this boot camp as well? What are the prerequisites for this boot camp? So everything, all your questions will be answered in this particular boot camp, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, okay, guys. So before we are able to start with our today's class, okay, before we are able to start with our today's class, let us first try to know each other a little bit. Okay, let us first try to know each other a little bit. So, my name is Shaurya, and I will be the instructor for you guys for the next 7 days. We will be learning HTML, CSS from the basics itself. The only prerequisite for this particular bootcamp will be your English. If you are able to understand me, that is more than sufficient, guys. Okay. And along with that, guys, just for me, my name is Shaurya, and I have graduated from BIT Meshra CSE. Once I graduated from there, I have worked in various different companies. I started my journey as a data analyst in Reliance as an intern right over there. Then I joined Geo as a data scientist. After that, I worked for almost 1 year inside of Google as a machine learning lead, okay, an ML lead itself. After that, I joined various different startups. I worked in various startups as well in front and back end, cloud computing, DevOps. Then I went into currently I'm a software engineer. So that is a little bit about myself. Okay, a little bit about introduction about myself itself. We have been conducting these boot camps for the past 2 years itself, and we will be doing that maybe for the next up till the point that I'm alive. So you don't have to worry about it. Okay. So that is a little bit of introduction about myself. Let us learn a little bit about the boot camp as well. So this boot camp, you don't have to know anything. Okay, there are no prerequisites at all. Everything will be taught to you guys from the utmost basics. Okay, so even if you don't know what is web development, what is front end, what is HTML, what is CSS, we will be starting from right over there, and we'll be growing from there. We'll be learning a lot throughout the entire camp as well, so you don't have to worry about it. Except that the only prerequisite is English. Okay, the reason for that is very simple, because most of the students that are joining us are not just from India but from other countries as well that don't know Hindi. the students are joining us from South India as well. They don't understand Hindi, as well as when you're going for an interview. Okay, so when I'm currently you are learning IT. Okay, you are learning it to get into IT field. Okay, maybe front end engineering, back end engineering, or software engineering itself. In that particular case, you need to have a very good command over your English. So even if you don't understand English, take it up as a challenge. Okay, that you will be learning something right over here. Okay, and after that we will be continuing with our learning process itself. You don't have to worry about that. Okay, so these are what we are going to learn. Let us continue from there. Okay, so HTML, CSS, we'll be working on a project as well, that is the Tinder clone project. Okay, we'll be trying to create the front end of Tinder using HTML and CSS. So we'll be working in the front end web development, guys. We'll be working in the front end web development. Okay, so I will be teaching everything in English itself. Okay, so are you guys able to understand everything that I've told you guys up till this particular point of time? Please let me know. Why did you leave Google? Just because somebody else was paying me a little bit more? That's the reason why. So does ChatGPT will replace the web developers? No, not at all. Okay, you don't have to worry about that. That might help you a bit, but it cannot replace you. Okay, good guys, amazing, amazing. So before we are able to start with our today's class, so I've told you guys a little bit about myself, right? I told you guys a little bit about myself. I told you guys a little bit about the bootcamp as well. I want to know a little bit about you. Okay, before we are able to start our process of studying itself. So can you guys let me know where are you from? Okay, where are you from right now? And according to that, I will be able to understand what is happening. Okay, could you guys let me know? And also along with that, guys, I'm taking up a poll. Okay, just to know how many new guys are joining us. Okay, maybe you are attending a bootcamp for the very first time with DevTown. So just a little bit of introduction would be great. We have people from a lot of different places, guys. Mysore, Delhi. I'm able to see Hyderabad, Kenya. I'm able to see Mumbai. I'm able to see USA, Singapore, UK. I'm able to say Jaipur, Nagpur. So my mother is from Nagpur actually, so that's great. Okay, so let me ask you guys a simple question. Have you attended? Okay, is this your very first boot camp? Is this your very first boot camp via DevTown? Okay, a simple question, guys. Yes, and I am excited to learn. And let us create another. No, I regularly attend DevTown Bootcamp. Okay, let us ask our community right over here in the live chat, guys. Okay, so I've created a poll for you guys. You will be able to see it in the live chat itself. Okay, just to understand how many of you guys are coming up for the very first time to a bootcamp via DevTown, just to get a little bit of idea about it, guys. As they're able to see, almost 556 people have already voted. I want everybody who is present live in the class to vote for the same, so that I am able to understand how many of new guys are there, how many of the old guys are there. Okay, so could you guys please let me know right over here? Could you guys please let me know right over here, guys? Okay, I have created a poll. There are almost 3,000 people live with us. Okay, almost 3,000 people live with us. Almost 1,800 people have already done the polling, guys. I want everybody to do the polling so that I'm able to understand how many new people are joining us right now, guys, and how many of our old bootcamp peoples are there, that are our experienced bootcamp people via DevTown. And yeah, so it will be great to do that, guys. Okay, after that I will be showing you guys the certificates, what is the criteria of the certificates and everything, and then we will immediately start with our class, guys. Then we'll immediately start with our class. Okay, so how many experienced DevTowners are there in the bootcamp? And many of you guys I'm able to see. So Bihar, so my father is from Bihar, so that's great as well. So we have people from Karnataka, Haryana, MP, good. Mastermind, okay, you don't have to worry about it. Somebody from our team will be approaching you very soon. You don't have to worry about it. Okay, So I'm able to see almost 2,400 people have already voted. Guys, where are the rest of the 500 people? We are getting delayed. Where are the rest of the 500 people? Guys, please complete the voting so that I'm able to understand how many of you guys are coming up for the very first time to a boot camp via DevTown. Please complete the voting as soon as possible. And in the meantime, I'm going to share with you what are the certificates that you are going to get at the end of this particular boot camp. How are you going to get that? What is the criteria of getting that? Everything I'm telling you guys right now. So this bootcamp has been brought to you in collaboration with Google and Microsoft. So there are 3 certificates associated with this particular bootcamp, guys. Okay, there are 3 certificates associated with this particular bootcamp. One will be via Google, one will be via Microsoft, and the third will be via DevTown. Okay, so let me show you guys these certificates. So instead of showing you guys the certificates itself, I'm going to show you guys some of the students who have previously attended our boot camps post their certificates on LinkedIn. So instead of showing you guys the certificate via my end, I'm going to show you guys the certificates that they have posted right over there. So for example, this is our student from a boot camp that was conducted a few weeks back. That was the Instagram clone boot camp. So Aparna Rane attended our boot camp. So these are the certificates that she has posted. This is the certificate, guys, that you will be getting at the end of the bootcamp via Google. That is the Google Developer Students Club. And as you are able to see, this will be the certificate that will be given to you. The second particular certificate that you will be given via Microsoft itself, that is Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador Program. And this is the certificate that she has posted that has been given by us to her. And the third certificate is via DevTown, and she has not posted it. Aparna Rane, why, man? Come on. DevTown certificates are also important. Let me find somebody else who has posted at least the DevTown certificates. So, okay. So this is one of the students from the backend web development bootcamp, Minhaj PK. He has posted the certificate for the Google Developer Students Club as well as the DevTown certificate of completion. So these are the 3 certificates that you will be receiving at the end of this particular bootcamp, guys. And do you know what is the best part about receiving these certificates? Okay, do you want to know what is the best part of receiving these certificates, guys? Okay, would you guys like to know what is the best part of receiving this certificate? The best part is you don't have to pay anything. You're getting the Google certificate, you're getting the Microsoft certificate, you're getting the Bootcamp DevTown certificate for free. We don't charge any money for the same. The bootcamp is for free, the certificates is for free. The only thing that we demand, okay, this is something that we demand from you guys, is just your love and your support. You are here, learn as much as you can. Okay, this is a place which you should be able to absorb knowledge. Okay, and whatever I'm teaching, guys, make sure you are practicing it. Okay, you want to become a software engineer, you want to become a full stack engineer, you want to become a data scientist, data engineer, data analyst, whatever you want to become in your life. Okay, if it is related to programming, you have to practice it, guys. So practice as much as possible, and I am betting on this that you guys will be able to get whatever you want to achieve in this life. So when you are here for it, the only thing that we want is your complete attention to the class, your dedication to the class, and your willingness to learn new things itself. Okay, that is all that we want from you guys. Okay, nothing less, nothing more. Is that something that you guys can do for me? Is that something that you guys can do for me, guys? Please let me know. Is that something that you guys can do for me? Please let me know, guys. Okay, so I thought that, okay, yes, a lot of people are saying yes. That's great, guys. That's great. Okay, so I'll be ending the poll right now. I'll be ending the poll right now. Okay, so that is one of the things, guys. That is the first thing that I wanted you guys to know. Now, these certificates, there is just one grade. Like I said, you guys are here. I want you guys to learn. That is the only criteria for these certificates. So what we have done is that every single day, the classes will be from 7:30 to 9 o'clock. Okay, the classes will be from 7:30 to 9 o'clock, guys. That is 1.5 hours of classes, 90 minutes of classes every single day for 7 days in its entirety. You have to attend the class live. Okay, we will be taking up attendance in the middle of the class somewhere. I will be telling you guys how I will be taking the attendance. You don't have to worry about it right now. Please don't ask where is the attendance, how to give the attendance. I will be telling you guys when the time comes. Okay, we have a lot of time, right? We have a lot of time. So every single day I will be taking your attendance live inside of the class. If you are not present live in the class, you will not be able to get the attendance. If you are not present live in the class, you will not be able to get the attendance, guys, and you will miss out on the certificates. That is the only criteria of getting the certificates, guys, because we want to make sure that the people who are joining us, okay, the recordings will be available for to you guys via lifetime. But if you are not present in the class, you will not get the certificates. Watching the recording will not give you guys the certificate itself. Watching the recording will not give you guys the certificate. You have to be present in the class live to be able to give your attendance, and on the basis of that attendance itself, you guys will be given the certificates. Okay, will that be fine, guys? Please do let me know, guys. Will that be fine, guys? Please let me know. Great, amazing, guys, amazing. Okay, so let's get started with our class, guys. Let's get started with our class. So initially, yes, a little bit of theory I will be telling you guys, because first we need to understand a bit of theory. But I promise you guys, the entire bootcamp is hands-on. Okay, we will be practicing everything that we are learning. Okay, and I guarantee you guys, even if you don't have a laptop as well, even if you don't have a laptop, if you have a smartphone as well, you will be able to practice every single thing that I'm teaching. So you don't have to worry about that, guys. I'm taking care of everything. So let's get started, guys. I'm very excited to learn with you, and let's get started from there. So before I'm able to start, let me just open up my PPT. Okay, I've created a PPT from you for you guys, so I will have to find my PPT first of all. I usually don't get my PPT very easily. As you are able to see, a lot of PPTs are there inside of my computer. So I'll just try to figure out if I'm able to get my PPT or not. Okay, basics of web development 1. I think so. This is the PPT. Yeah, this is the PPT for HTML and CSS. So I will be giving you guys the notes as well. You don't have to worry about it. Okay, whatever we are learning, I will be giving you guys the notes. But I will definitely suggest, guys, when you are learning with me, try to create your own notes. Okay, because the own notes will be something tailored to yourself, and you will be able to revise everything way too quickly. But still, I will be providing you guys notes as well. You don't have to worry about it. So let's get started, guys. Let me just open up the live chat on my mobile phone so that I'm able to see what and be a little bit interactive with me. I'll be asking a lot of questions, and I know that you guys will be knowing the answers as well. Even if you don't know the answers, okay, just try to answer something. Okay, even if you're wrong, we will be able to learn a lot from that as well. Okay, some concepts will be cleared. So before starting, could you guys give me some examples of web browsers that you have used? Okay, could you guys give me some examples of web browsers that you've used up till this particular point of time, guys? Please let me know. Some of the web browsers that you have used up till this particular point of time, please let me know. Okay, people are saying Chrome, people are saying Brave, people are saying Edge. Good, guys. Safari, good. Anything else, guys? Anything else? Firefox, great, guys. Opera Mini, good. Anything else? Any other web browser that you've used? Guys, please try to understand this, that Google is not a web browser. Okay, your Chrome is a web browser. Google is basically a search engine. So for example, Chrome is an application, Edge is an application, Safari is an application, Brave is an application. You open it up. Inside of that application, you search www.google.com. It's a website, and that website is called as a search engine. Why a search engine, guys? Because there you are able to search for something and it is able to show you results. That is what Google is. Chrome is a web browser, guys. Okay, so that is the difference between a web browser and a search engine. Okay, so please try to understand the difference between the two. For example, Google as a company, that is Alphabet, has two products, that is Chrome and Google. The second particular product is via Microsoft. So Edge is the web browser via Microsoft, whereas Bing is the search engine via Microsoft, guys. So these have a small differences you should be able to understand. Okay, so guys, great, amazing answers that I've got from you guys. Almost all the search engine web browsers we have already covered, but one of the main web browsers that you guys are from the next gen itself. That is what I like to call you guys. We are from next gen. We were not present when the internet was being created. At that particular point of time, when the internet was being created, there was one company called as Netscape. Many of you guys must not be knowing this term Netscape, guys. Okay, how many of you guys don't know the term Netscape? Okay, how many guys have never heard of the word Netscape, guys? Could you guys let me know? How many of you guys have never heard of the term Netscape? Could you guys let me know? How many of you guys have never heard of the term Netscape, guys? Okay, many of you guys have not heard of the name Netscape. No issues in that. How many of you guys have heard about the name Elon Musk? How many of you guys have heard the name Elon Musk, guys? Okay, Elon Musk is a particular person that everybody knows, right? I know Elon Musk, you know it. Of course, not personally, of course, like we are not that big as well. But yeah, the name Elon Musk, everybody knows that, right? Everybody is familiar with him. So, and many of you guys must be adoring him as well. One of the richest persons in the entire world, and he has created Tesla, he has created SpaceX. He was the one who bashed up the entire Dogecoin and started the blockchain revolution and some shit. But at the end of the day, when he was in college, guys, when he was in college, he wanted to intern for only one company at that point of time. He applied for an internship only at one company at that particular point of time, guys. That was Netscape. That was the company that Elon Musk applied for an internship and he got rejected. If you have ever read his autobiography, you would be knowing this. Just a little bit of information. So that is how big Netscape was at that point of time, guys. Back in 1990s, Netscape was the Google of that point of time. Okay, Google did not exist at that particular point. So think on Netscape as the Google of 1990s. So anybody who had access to internet, they didn't had a lot of options. The only option for web browser that was available was the Netscape Navigator. Okay, was the Netscape Navigator, guys. This is a web browser from almost 30 years old. Okay, the web browser is almost 30 years old, guys. Okay, this is a picture from 30-year-old web browser. But if you are able to see right over here, most of its features are the exact same as the current web browsers that we actually use, right? If you're able to see this, okay, let me just draw it out for you guys. Okay, if you're able to see this, there's the back button to go to the previous page. There's a next button to go to the next page. There's a home button to go to the home page. There's a refresh button, okay, a reload button itself. There's a print button. There's a find button. There is a location bar. Okay, there's a location bar. This is the place where you write www.google.com. Okay, this is the place that you write www.google.com, your URL. There's a window right over here where you are able to see your entire website. There's a window right over here where you are able to see the entire website, guys. So this is a web browser from 30 years old, but it has the exact same features as the web browsers that we are currently using. Okay, that we are currently using, guys. So, but Netscape, the biggest internet company founded by Mark Anderson, one of the biggest investors in the biggest companies of the around the world. This company shut its door in 2008. Okay, the company got shut down in 2008. Netscape was the biggest internet player, then was replaced by Internet Explorer, and then was replaced currently by Google Chrome. Okay, so you are able to see that even though the products are changing, the underlying technology still remains the same, guys. So for those people who are like, will chat GPT replace us or something like that? See, I am a developer, I haven't been replaced. It will help you with your work, but AI cannot replace you. Yes, if you are a shitty quality developer, yes, anything can replace you. Even if I make my dog sit in front of you and code, then that will also replace you. But if you're a good developer, okay, nothing can replace you. Yes, your chat GPT and something like this can only help you increase your productivity, but cannot completely replace you. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that, guys. Okay, so one of the major concerns, I know most of you guys are just watching reels on Instagram and you're like, oh, what will happen with us? Be chill. Okay, you don't have to worry about it. Okay, so the next thing that I want you guys to understand is that any website that you're visiting, whether it be google.com, whether it be netflix.com, whether it be instagram.com, any website that you're using, some of the other websites I can't say out loud, but I know you guys already know, even Tinder as well, when you're using it, not Tinder as an app, but the Tinder website as well. So all these websites are made using just three, okay, just three technologies, guys. Nothing more, nothing less. The underlying fundamentals of these websites are just three technologies. That is HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, guys. HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. We are going to learn HTML and CSS in this bootcamp. In a future bootcamp, that is our next bootcamp, that is JavaScript and React.js. You guys can definitely join right over there to expand your knowledge of HTML and CSS and go into JavaScript and React. That is a separate case. That is another bootcamp that is going to start after this bootcamp ends. So you don't have to worry about it. So in this bootcamp, we will be focusing upon HTML and CSS, guys. So it is very simple. Okay, you don't have to worry about it. You don't feel like, oh, what is it? We are going to learn it. Okay, don't worry. So HTML or hypertext markup language. Okay, HTML or hypertext markup language, that is the full form of it. I will try to understand what does that mean as well. So it was initially created. So initially, just so people from UC Berkeley basically created the internet. Okay, people from UC Berkeley basically created the internet itself. So there was a use case at that point of time. For example, let's take up a case scenario. What happened back in 1970s and 1980s? Okay, so let's assume I am a researcher in here in Bangalore, India. Okay, I'm a researcher in Bangalore, India, guys. Okay, let's assume one of you guys are a researcher in USA. Okay, you guys are a researcher in USA, guys. You are writing a research paper. Okay, you are writing a research paper in US. Okay, so what you guys are doing is, to write a research paper, you need to aggregate, okay, a lot of different informations. Okay, you might need to aggregate information from other research papers, from articles, from magazines, from books, from newspapers, all these different things. Okay, all these different informations, you have to aggregate them together, put them inside of your research paper. Only then people will be able to understand what you have written right over there. Now you want to share your research paper with me. Okay, you want to share your research paper with me right now. So what would you do in that particular case? Okay, you will write everything down, you will attach all the links that are there, okay, all the books and all the things that you have referred to, and then you will ship up a copy, okay, a printed copy of it. You will ship it off to me in India. It will take me a lot of time to actually receive it, because again, there was no flights, there was no nothing. You have to ship it out from ships. It will reach out to me, and then I will be able to read it. But to understand your research paper, I have to get all the books that you have mentioned, all the research papers that you have mentioned, all the articles that you have mentioned, all the newspaper, magazines. I have to get all of them together to understand your research paper itself. And it got a lot of hectic, okay, because I won't be able to I was not able to get your research paper. How will I get the other research papers in such a short time? Okay, that is just not possible. Okay, that is just not possible. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? The problem statement that was there. Are you guys able to understand this problem statement? Please do let me know. And guys, I will just let you guys know as well. There are just two people in DevTown that are just, I've hired them just for one particular purpose, just to take down the names of the people who are just asking about attendance. If you're not here to learn, you're not going to get the certificates. If you're here to learn, be in the class, learn what I'm teaching. If you're not here to learn, you can leave the class. Okay, you don't have to attend the class. Okay, this community we are trying to develop is only for people who are here to learn. If you're not here to learn, you're here just for attendance, leave out of our class so that the other students are able to concentrate. Okay, good. So continuing from right over there. So what I thought, have you guys seen Wikipedia? Have you guys used Wikipedia at any particular point of time? Please let me know. Have you guys used Wikipedia at any particular point of time, guys? Please do let me know. So most of you guys must have used Wikipedia, right? So they created something like Wikipedia. These research papers were nothing else but just lots and lots of text that was there, and there were links that connected you to a new page about that particular word itself, just like Wikipedia, guys. So right over here, as you're able to see, this was the very first website that these guys created, the World Wide Web, guys. As you are able to see right over here, there was text. Okay, there was a lot of text inside of it, and there were links that were there. If you click on this particular link, okay, if you click on this particular link, it will take you to a new page on hypermedia, which will have a lot of text and a lot of links inside of it. So this is what they created at a point of time, guys. Okay, this is what HTML, okay, just HTML was able to create for them. Now for the problem, let's try to understand the problem that was being faced, guys. Right over here, this is one of the very first websites of Microsoft. Okay, Microsoft, one of the biggest internet companies in the entire world, and this is what their website looked like. This website was only created using HTML back in that day. Only HTML using that point of time. As you're able to see, this does not look nice, right? Does this look nice to you? Please let me know. Does this website looks nice to you? Please let me know, guys. No, right. It does not look nice. Okay, I'm not going to use it at any particular point of time. It does not feel user friendly. It does not feel beautiful. It's just like some text is there, some shitty ass image is there, and it's just shit. Okay, that is the truth of it. Okay, so using HTML, think of HTML as the skeleton of your body. Okay, the skeleton of your body provides your body a structure, right? The skeleton of your body provides your body a structure itself. Similar to that, HTML just provides your website with a structure, with a content. That's it. Okay, it is just like the skeleton of your body. A structure is there, some content is there. That's it. That is what HTML can provide it to you. But you want your websites to look beautiful. You want, so if human beings were just skeletons, okay, nobody would like each other because everybody looks the same, right? Nobody, I won't like somebody else because I'm also a skeleton. He's also a skeleton. Why should I like him? Okay, he does not look any pretty. She does not look any pretty. Why should I like that particular person? It's the exact same thing as me because that's just a skeleton. Similar to that, we want our websites to look great. We want it to look beautiful, and for that particular purpose, CSS or cascading style sheets was introduced. Okay, this is Yahoo's website back in 1998, guys. Okay, this is the website of Yahoo back in 1998 that was created just by using HTML and CSS. Okay, this is created just by using HTML and CSS, guys. As we're able to see, not just text, but there's an architecture to it. There's a beauty in this. Alignment is there, images are there, colors are there. Okay, everything looks a bit more appealing than Microsoft's website, right, guys? It looks a bit more appealing than Microsoft's website. Okay, and that is the point that I'm trying to convey to you guys. Okay, so that is what CSS provides to you. CSS provides styling to your website. Okay, how does your website look like? For example, the clothes that you wear, the jewelry that you have, the accessories that you wear, the hair that you have on your face, on your arms, any kind of tattoos that you guys are having. So I'm having a lot of tattoos right over here, here as well. So all these different things are what accessorizes you, what styles you in a different manner. Okay, and that is what CSS is able to provide to your website. Styling. Okay, that is the reason why it is called as CSS or cascading style sheets. Okay, CSS or cascading style sheets, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Yes, think about it as makeup of websites. Okay, good. Think about it as makeup of websites, guys. Okay, so if you are still not able to understand this, I will give you a very good example after 2 minutes, and I'm definitely sure you will be able to understand it after that. Okay, the third particular thing, the third particular component of a website is JavaScript, guys. JavaScript was basically created to provide the dynamism to your website. So when you click on a particular button, something moves. Okay, when you scroll down on Apple's website, the MacBook flips itself. When you open up a particular like Instagram or something like that, and you have some animations that are currently going on. Okay, you click on a button and the background of the entire page changes. Okay, so all this interactiveness between the user and the website is something that is enabled by JavaScript. Okay, this interactiveness, this dynamism to your website is something that you get using JavaScript, guys. Are you guys able to understand the use of JavaScript in front end? Please do let me know. Hey, please do let me know, guys. So what we are going to do right now is I'm going to give you guys an example that has been made by my team right over here at DevTown. I hope that you guys will be able to enjoy this particular example and will be able to learn something from this. Give me a second, guys, because even I don't know where that example is lying somewhere. So I'm trying to figure it out. Okay, it is there somewhere. I know that. Okay, yeah, JavaScript basic. So this is an animation. This is a file that we have created at DevTown to help you guys understand HTML, CSS, and JavaScript very clearly. So HTML is like the skeleton of your body, right? The skeleton of Deadpool right over here. So DevTown, Deadpool. That is the reason why I use this particular example. Then CSS is the presentation or the appearance that is there, guys. Okay, the accessories that he has, the clothes that he wears, the katanas that he has, the guns that he carries around with him. Okay, the belt as well. I love the belt. And the third particular thing is JavaScript provides the dynamism or the action to your website. Okay, JavaScript provides the dynamism and the action to your website, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand the use of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript using this particular example, guys? Please do let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. Amazing, amazing, guys, amazing. So what we are going to do right now is that this is the theory. Okay, this is the basic theory that I want you guys to understand before we are able to start off with our practicals. Now we are going to start with our practicals, guys. Okay, directly with practicals. Okay, slowly and steadily we'll learn a lot. Okay, we'll learn the theories as well slowly, but I want you guys to have the practice, hands-on practice from the very first day, guys. Okay, so what we are going to do right now is that, like I said, I want everybody in this bootcamp, whether even if you don't have a laptop, even if you don't have anything, even if you have one smartphone, you should be able to code. And that is the reason why we are going to use an online coding platform. Okay, instead of using VS Code or Atom or something like that, that provides you an offline coding environment itself, we're not going to do that. We're going to use an online one, so that anybody, so please try to understand this. If you have a laptop, you are privileged. Okay, not everybody is privileged. And here at DevTown, our aim is to make sure that even if you're from any background out there, even if you're from commerce, BSc, MSc, whatever background that you are there from, okay, I don't really care about it. I want everybody to be able to learn. Okay, because placements in IT is available irrespective of what batch you are from, what background are you from, how many years of gap are you from. They don't care about anything. They care about only two things, right? Knowledge and skill set. And I want to provide that for every single student out there. So for that particular reason, guys, don't complain that why are we not using VS Code. Okay, I understand that you're having a concern out there, but our main aim is to make sure that the community is able to grow with us. Okay, so we will be using something called as Code Sandbox, guys. Okay, we will be using something called as Code Sandbox for coding. So I will go on Google. Okay, I'll search for Code Sandbox. Okay, I'll search for Code Sandbox, guys. This is the website that we are going to use for coding. Now, please, guys, before we are able to start, I want you guys to understand something. Please, now other instructors might say to you something else, but I always say, please do not code along with me. Okay, please do not code along with me, guys. The reason for that is extremely simple. If you're trying to code along with me, you're not actually listening to me carefully. You're skipping out on things that I'm trying to say, skipping out on the concept that I'm trying to teach you guys. If you're skipping out on concepts, you're not going to learn anything. You're not going to learn anything, guys. So please, when I'm teaching, do not, okay, do not at all. You should not be using your laptop at any particular point of time. Listen to me carefully, try to understand everything carefully. After the class ends, then practice it. And that way you will be able to increase your recall power as well. You will be able to increase your recall power. You will keep that whatever I've taught to you guys, it will be your own for the rest of your life. Okay? You don't have to study it again. Okay, so let me open up Code Sandbox for you guys. Once I've opened up Code Sandbox, you can log into the platform using your Google ID or your GitHub ID as well. It's free. Okay, even as you're able to see, I'm using the free software itself. I'm not paying for anything. You don't have to pay for it. I will strictly say, you guys, do not pay for anything. Okay, learn it on your own. The next thing that we are going to do is we are going to click on this create button on the top right corner. Okay, we are going to click on this particular create button on the top right corner, guys. Once you click on that, I want you guys to select the static template. Okay, we want you guys to select the static template that you are able to see right over here on my screen. Okay, once you select that, it will create a sandbox for you, a environment where you are able to code for your HTML, CSS, and JavaScript that you want to get executed. Okay, so as you're able to see on our screen, there are three panels that you are able to see, right, guys? There are three panels that you are able to see on your screen. The left panel is basically a file system. Okay, all the files that are there. Right over here, package.json and your sandbox.config.json is something that is for the sandbox itself. It is not for your usage. It is for sandbox that they have created. For you, the only file of interest is index.html. Okay, the only file of interest to you is index.html, guys. Okay, in the middle panel, as you're able to see, the index.html file has been opened up for you. This is the place where we are going to write our code. Okay, this is the place where we are going to write our code, guys. Okay, and the third particular part of your screen is basically a browser. Okay, it's basically a browser, guys. Now, according to me, I just want to see index.html on my screen. Everything else should be removed. Okay, I just want to see index.html on my screen. Everything else I wanted to be removed right over there. Okay, so I'm able to see a lot of students writing. I'm not able to see the screen clearly. The screen is not clear. the picture is not clear. Okay, I'm giving you guys a solution. The first particular solution is very simple. I am able to understand that you were living under a rock for the past 18 or 20 years of your life. You have never used YouTube at any particular point of time in your life itself. So a simple solution for you guys, for those people who are using YouTube and they're still not able to see the screen clearly, there is a gear like icon on the top right corner of your video. Click on that. Okay, it will open up a panel for you. Click on the video quality, increase it to 720p or 1080p. You will be able to see everything clearly. If you're still not able to see something clearly, there must be some dust or dirt or grease or something on your mobile phone screen. Just take your mobile phone screen, rub it across a cotton t-shirt or something like that. You will be able to see very clearly. If you're still not able to see it clearly, maybe you have some fog on your glasses, again clean that as well. If you're still not able to see it clearly, then tomorrow go to the doctor and get a new specs made for yourself. Okay, that is the only possible solution after that. I hope that you guys will be able to see everything very clearly after that. Okay, great, thank you so much. So now, without wasting time any further on these type of comments, let's continue. Some fun also needs to be there, right? If we are studying all the time, then what is the fun in that, right? Some people provide us the fun that we need. So once we are able to do all this cleaning up, then we want only our index.html file to be able to see, okay, the place that we are able to code. The rest of the stuff, I want to remove it from my screen, guys. The rest of the stuff, I want to remove it from my screen. So what I'm going to do right now is that in this browser panel that is on the right side, the panel on the right side, guys, the browser panel itself right over there, okay. So you guys, I want you guys to click on this particular button on the top right corner on the browser panel. There's a top right corner itself. You are having open in new window, okay. Open in new window. This two rectangular boxes are there on the top right corner of the browser, that is open in new window. I want you guys to click on that particular button first of all. So it will open up your browser in a new web page. Okay, it will open up your browser in a new web page, guys. Second particular thing is that I want you guys to click on this particular explorer button on the top left corner. Okay, in the top left corner, there's the explorer button. Just click on that. That will just like hide the file system for you. Okay, if you click on that particular button, the explorer button on the top left corner, it looks like a file itself. Just click on that and it will just collapse the entire I'm so sorry, it will just collapse the entire file system for you guys. Okay, the next particular thing that you guys want to do is I want to hide this browser, so I'll just collapse this. So it is not getting collapsed completely. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to increase the size. Okay, I'm going to increase the size of my screen. So as you're able to see, I'm just getting my index.html code right over here. Okay, I'm able to see just my index.html code right over here. Again, do not code along with me, guys. This access to this video is provided you guys with lifetime access to it. So you don't have to worry about it. Just listen to me very carefully. Okay. So once we are able to do that, I'm just going to delete all the code right over here. I'm just going to delete everything right over here, guys. And that is my file, okay, index.html. Now, what is this index.html, guys? Okay, what is this index.html file? So this index.html file is basically just like you are having the .docs file, .ppt file, .pdf file, or .excel file, all these files that exist around you, right? So inside of your .docs file, you are creating a Word document. Similar to that, this is a file inside of which we are going to write our HTML code. Okay, inside of this particular file, we are going to write our HTML code, guys. And that is the reason why this the extension for this particular file is .html. Now you can name this file as anything: index.html, shaurya.html, priyanshu.html, irshad.html, anything you can write it right over there. Okay, that is up to you. But by default, the main HTML file, the main file of your website is usually called as the index. Okay, the main file of your website is called as the index, the first page of your website. So prefer to use index as the name of your main file. Okay, that is already created for us, so we don't have to do shit. Okay, the next particular thing that we need to focus upon is understanding a little bit about HTML, guys. The first thing that we need to understand about HTML is its meaning: hypertext markup language. Okay, so this markup language, have you guys heard about Egyptian hieroglyphs? Have you guys heard about Egyptian hieroglyphs, guys? Please let me know. What about smartphone users? The process is the exact same. You don't have to worry about it. I'm very confident that I am able to build the project by myself. Great, Ashad. I hope that confidence remains till the end of the bootcamp. So let us see some examples of Egyptian hieroglyphs. Maybe you have not heard about it. Maybe you have just like seen it. EGYPTIO, Egyptian hieroglyphs. So these type of hieroglyphs, maybe in some movies, maybe in some animated series, maybe in some anime, or maybe in some like documentary, you must have seen these type of hieroglyphs that were there. These are called as hieroglyphs or Egyptian hieroglyphs, guys. Okay, so these Egyptian hieroglyphs were are something that is called as a markup language, guys. What is a markup language? But I'm still not able to understand. So what happens is inside of Egyptian language, they have some text and these type of hieroglyphs that exist. These hieroglyphs are nothing else but these type of images. Okay, as you're able to see an image of a bird, an image of a leg, an image of an eagle, an image of an owl, and an image of a hand, and these images mean a lot of different things. Okay, these images means a lot of different things, guys. So what happens right over here is that you are having some text. Okay, that text has some meaning, and then you put these hieroglyphs on top of it. Okay, you put these hieroglyphs on top of it, guys, and these hieroglyphs are able to increase, okay, whatever was being said. Okay, whatever was being said, they are able to increase, they are able to add some more information to what is being said right now. Okay, so I don't know Egyptian hieroglyphs, I don't know how to read them as well, but that is the basic concept of markup language. You are having a normal text, you add something to it, you add a markup to it that is able to increase the amount of information or knowledge that is being passed through that particular line. That is what markup languages basically mean. Just like Egyptian people had hieroglyphs right over there, they used to add these symbols to their text to increase the amount of knowledge or information that they wanted to share. In a similar way, inside of HTML as well, you have something called as tags. Okay, you have something called as semantic tags that you use to basically increase the amount of information that you want to pass on. Okay, you want to add something to your text itself, you want to add a new style to your text, some new additional information about your text. That is where you have something called as tags, okay, or semantic tags that you use inside of HTML, guys. Okay, so let us go back, let us write our very first line of code. Now somebody must be asking me that, sir, I saw something like this. Okay, you guys saw something, Doctype HTML. Did you guys see this? Did you guys see this Doctype HTML, guys? Please do let me know. Doctype HTML, guys, please do let me know, guys. Even if you have not seen this, many of you guys might be knowing it. Okay, many of you guys might not be knowing it. So please try to understand something. The current version of HTML that we are currently coding in is called as the HTML version 5 or HTML5. This is the current and the latest version of HTML that is out there. CSS, the latest version is CSS 3 or CSS version 3. For HTML, it is the version 5. So what used to happen is that your browsers, okay, before a few years, before 3-4 years before today, okay, 3-4 years before today, guys, okay, the stable version of HTML, the stable version of HTML was HTML4, okay. HTML4 was the stable version of HTML. HTML5 was still in development itself. People were developing it. Okay, so what used to happen was your websites, okay, your websites that you were creating and your browser. So what does a browser do? Okay, what is the role of a browser? A browser basically gets this HTML, CSS and JavaScript files, and you can't understand shit from just reading code, right? If I just show you that, okay, you want to visit Amazon website, okay, this is the code for it, you won't be able to understand the Amazon website, right? You need some visual representation. You want to see the website to actually use it. You cannot understand the code and use the website. So that is the reason why the web browsers basically read these code, HTML, CSS and JavaScript code, and they show you a visual representation of the website itself. That is the use of the browser. So at that point of time, the browsers by default only understood version 4 of HTML. Browsers only understood version 4 of HTML, guys. So we had to write this particular line of code, okay, inside our code to tell the browser that right now I'm not writing HTML4, I'm writing HTML5 code. So when you're examining this code, when you're trying to read this code itself, read it according to the HTML5 norms. Do not set it to the default HTML4. Read it according to the latest version of HTML itself. But right now, because HTML5 is the current stable version of HTML itself, all your web browsers by default read HTML5 code only. Okay, all your web browsers by default read your HTML5 code only. Okay, and that is the reason why we no longer have to write this particular line of code. Okay, because that code used to tell your browsers that this is HTML5 code, read it according to that. But now, because the default mode of the your web browsers is HTML5 itself, you don't need to write that particular code. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. And guys, if somebody is facing some kind of problems in the live and they're putting it up in the live chat itself, try to just help them out a bit. It will lessen the load on me. I will be able to focus a little bit more upon the class itself. So, and see, the weakest link that is there in our class, that is we have to support him so that we are able to all grow together. Okay, so try to please be helpful to each other. I'm able to see you guys are helping each other out, and I'm so proud of you. Okay, but try it out. Okay, thank you so much, guys. So like I said, the first particular line of code that we are going to write is we are going to type the very basic HTML tag. Okay, this is called as the HTML tag, guys. Okay, so this HTML tag is basically whatever HTML code that you are going to write. Okay, you're going to write it in between the opening HTML tag and the closing HTML tag. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? These are two tags. The opening tag that you are able to see, let me just increase the screen size a bit. The opening HTML tag that you are able to see and the closing HTML tag that you are able to see. All your HTML code, guys, all your HTML code will go in between these two tags. Okay, it will go in between these two tags. So these two tags are basically saying that whatever code is there is in between us. Okay, in between the opening HTML tag and the closing HTML tag. Are you guys able to understand this HTML tag, guys? Please let me know. What is the difference between the HTML4 and HTML5? Basically, some of the criteria, some of the inbuilt structures have been changed to make it more efficient. That the changes are very insignificant for you guys, but for developers and the speed of how your websites are loading up, that is very significant. Okay. Okay, so so this HTML tags has two parts to it: the head and the body, just like your body as well. Okay, it's the skeleton. Okay, you are having the head and the rest of the body itself. In the similar way, inside of your websites as well, you have two tags inside of HTML. That is your head tag, okay, and your body tag, guys. Okay, and your body tag. As you're able to see, there are two tags that exist inside of HTML, guys: the head tag and the body tag, guys. Now, what are their uses? Okay, so first we'll talk about the head tag, guys. First we'll talk about the head tag. All the information, okay, all the information about your website, okay, who built this website, what was the name of this particular website, okay, all this type of information, data about the website is stored inside of the head tag. This data is called as metadata. Okay, this data is called as metadata. Now, what do you understand by metadata? Okay, so do I have something to explain to you? Okay, I have okay, I don't have shit right over here. Okay, so let us try to do this. Okay, this is a mobile phone, right? This is a mobile phone. You guys are able to see this? Please let me know. This is a mobile phone, guys. Please let me know if you guys are able to see this. Now, this comes in inside of a box, right? This comes in inside of a box. I know that I have bought an iPhone. I know that this is an iPhone. This is made by Apple. This has this is of like blue color itself, and all this information I already know about the iPhone. But still on the box, of the iPhone, it will be written that this is made by Apple. Okay, it will be written that this is an iPhone. It will be written that the color of this particular iPhone is this particular color. It will be written that this is the price of that iPhone. So even though I know everything about this iPhone, I know what is the product inside. Okay, still some extra information is there on the box. Some extra information, some important data about the product is there on the box. This is called as metadata. The technical definition for that is metadata, or information about data, or data about data. Okay, so just like whatever product was there here, that was your product, information was there about that particular product on that box. Similar to that, whatever information that you need to provide about your website, whatever metadata that you want to provide about your website that you don't want on the website itself. You don't want to see it on the website. For example, do you want that iPhone would be having on the back like made by Apple in California, this is the price, this is the color, this is the iPhone app, this is made by Apple, all this information on the back of your phone? You don't want that, right? You don't want that. Okay, you don't want it on your product itself. But you want your consumers to know about these things. You want your consumers to know about these things. Same thing is happening right over here as well. You don't want the name of the website coming on your screen. You don't want who is creating this website to coming on the screen itself. But you still want to provide that data about the website. That is what goes inside the head tag itself or the metadata. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Just and guys, please do not say please repeat or something like that. I don't understand what the meaning of the term repeat. It is just not there in my dictionary. If you guys are not understanding something, right, exactly what you have not able to understand, that I'm able to see this and I'm able to like make you guys understand about it in some other way. If you're writing please repeat or please repeat what is metadata, I'm not going to do that. Okay, you need to tell me what exactly you have not able to understand so that I'm able to cater your question directly. I don't want to waste any time right over there. Okay, so great, guys. The next particular thing is the body tag, guys. The next particular thing is on the body tag. Anything that you want to showcase to your end user. Okay, anything that you want to showcase to your end user, whether it be a button, whether it be a text, whether it be some picture, some animation, anything and everything that you want it to come up on the website itself, that is going to go inside of the body tag. Okay, that is going to go inside of the body tag itself. Anything that you want to showcase on the screen of your website, that is what is going to go inside of the body tag. Okay, so the first thing that we are going to do is we are going to provide this website a name. Okay, we are going to provide this website a name, guys. So the name of the website will be put inside of another tag that is there called as the title tag. Okay, it is going to go inside of another tag that is there called as the title tag, guys. And because it is the name of the website, we don't want that name to come up on our website itself, but we want to provide some metadata information about our website that is going to go inside of the head tag itself. We are going to write title title. That is the tag that we are going to use. My first website. Okay, that is the name of the website that we are creating. Okay, so inside of the head tag, there is a title tag that is there, and inside of the title tag, we are having the name of our very first website, that is the my first website right over here, guys. Okay, as simple as that, guys. As simple as that. Okay, and as soon as I'm saving this, I'm going back to my website, reloading my page. As you're able to see, I'm nowhere able to see my first website coming out on this white screen. I'm not able to see any kind of text that is coming up to my screen itself, but that metadata that was there, okay, the name of the website, my first website, you are able to see it inside of the tab. If you go to the tab itself, are you guys able to see the tab is showing the name of the website, my first website? Are you guys able to see this? Please do let me know, guys. If you don't put a title tag, then that will remain empty. You don't want it to remain empty. You want people to know what is written in the tab itself, the name of the website itself. That is my first website, guys. Okay, the next thing that we want to do is we want to put some text on our screen as well. So anything that I'm writing inside of the body tag, okay, this is a amazing bootcamp. Okay, self-praise, self-praise, praise shamelessly. Okay, as simple as that, guys. I'm writing on this particular line. Okay, if I go to my website and reload my page, okay, if I go to my website and reload my page itself, okay, you guys are able to see this message. It says amazing bootcamp, self-praise shamelessly. Okay, so that is something that is coming up to our website, guys. Whatever I'm writing inside of my body tag, it is coming up to my website. But again, this normal text, right? I just wrote a normal text right over here. I didn't use HTML right over there. I want this particular text to appear to be big and bold. Okay, that is my aim, guys. I want this text to appear big and bold. I want everybody to be able to see it. So I want to change the exact same text and I want to make it big and bold, guys. For that, I'm having another tag inside of HTML that's called as the heading tag. Just like in your newspaper, you're having headings, right? Just like in your newspapers, you're having headings that are there. Similar to that, here as well, and headings are big and bold inside of your newspaper. Similar to that, right over here as well, I want to make this text big and bold. So I'm going to add an opening h1 tag and a closing h1 tag at the end of this particular okay, so I'm going to add another particular h1 tag, closing tag right over here. I'm going to save it. I'm going to go back to my screen. I'm going to reload my page. As you're able to see, I just converted the entire text into something big and bold, guys. Okay, I converted the entire text into big and bold. And for that, I did nothing. I just used h1 elements on both the ends. Okay, so the text, I just put it inside of h1 elements, an opening h1 element and a closing h1 element. Anything, any text present in between these two tags, any text present in between two tags will become big and bold, guys. Okay, it will become big and bold. Now, do you guys see cricket, guys? Do you guys see cricket? Please let me know. In India, it's the most famous sport in India currently. Okay, I don't know about outside India, but in India, it's an absolute game changer. So in that, there is something called as a googly. Okay, in that there is something called as a googly itself. That you feel that the ball is going in one direction. Okay, according to everything, the ball was going into one direction and it just goes haywire after that. Okay, that is what I understand by googly. So I'm going to throw a googly to you. I told you guys that you need the heading, the HTML tag, you need the head tag, you need the body tag, the use of the head tag for metadata, the use of the body tag to put shit on your website itself. Now I'm going to remove everything. I'm just going to have the h1 tag, remove the HTML and body tag. I'm going to remove the HTML and the head tag from right over here. I'm going to remove the HTML and the head tag from right over here. Right over here, as you're able to see, I just have a title tag and an h1 tag on my code. Okay, I just have a title tag and an h1 tag right over here. Okay, this is something that is going to be asked to you guys in your interview. The question will be very simple, that without HTML, body and head tag, what will happen to your website? Okay, without HTML, body and the head tag, what will happen to your website? It's a very common, very easy question that is being asked in interviews. Okay, let us look at it. Okay, what do you feel would happen to our website, guys? What will you feel will happen to our website, guys? Could you guys let me know? Because think about it, even random, if you don't even know about it, just write it down. Okay, what's the fault? Okay, is anybody going to mark you guys right away here? No, nobody's going to judge you. No, just write your answer, guys. What do you feel will happen if I run this particular code, if I go to my website itself? Okay, somebody is saying it will not work. Somebody is saying it will appear blank. Somebody is saying nothing on screen. Somebody is saying it will not show anything. Okay, so let's go to our website, guys. Let's go to our website. Let's give the googly right now. Reloading our website changes nothing. Everything is the exact same. Without your head tag, without your body tag, without your HTML tag as well, everything works the exact same way. Nothing gets changed. Now you will be like, sir, then Shaurya, why are we learning HTML head tag and body tag if it makes no change to our code? Okay, it looks the exact same. Okay, right? There's no change to it. Now, guys, there are two pointers to this. The first point is that actually your web browsers are very smart. Okay, actually your web browsers have become very smart right now. Okay, so what is happening is, even though you have not written HTML head and body tag, your browser actually puts it for you. Okay, so if I'm doing a right click on my website. Okay, I'm doing a right click on my website. I'm going into the inspect option. I'm going inside of the inspect option, guys. Right over there, as you are able to see inside of this code, okay, inside of this code itself, it has put the HTML tag for you. It has actually put the HTML tag for you. It has put the head tag for you as well. It has put the body tag for you as well. Okay, it has done all these things for you without you writing it. Okay, it has already done all these things for you without you writing it. So web browser is so smart that even if you don't write HTML, you don't write head, you don't write your body tag, it will still do that for you, guys. It will still do that for you. But the point is, it is not something that it will do very efficiently. Sometimes it is not able to identify what should go inside of the head tag and what should go inside of the body tag as well. Sometimes that might happen. So, and the second thing is, you can live like a dick as well. Okay, you can come to the room and your socks is laying on your bed, your shoes is laying on the fans, your bag is laying inside of the toilet or something like that. So you can live in a very unorganized manner. But when you want to find things, you won't be able to find it properly. The same problem happens. The same problem happens when you're actually coding as well. Okay, the same problem happens when you're actually coding as well. What happens is that you are not going to write some 10 lines of code or 2 lines of code or something like that. You're going to write 10,000 lines of code at the same point of time itself. Okay, so many lines of code that you're going to write. Okay, if you're not organizing it properly, that all the metadata should go inside of your head tag, all your things that you want to showcase on your website should go inside of the body tag, and at a later point of time, okay, at a later point of time, you will have to find everything. Okay, and it will be very difficult for you to find everything. And if you are not a very organized developer, no company is going to hire you, because companies want people that are able to organize everything properly, that are able to code everything properly to norms as well. So due to that particular reason, it is always a good practice to put your HTML head body tag right over here. It's always a good practice, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. If you see, the point is that we are not a company or something like that. We are a non-profit organization. Neither we earn something out of this. I have my own job as a software engineer. I just do this because I have free time in the evening and I love teaching. Okay, that is the reason why I organize these boot camps. And I know you guys need somebody to mentor you guys properly as well. So this is how I am. Okay, I curse a lot. I enjoy teaching. I will help you guys a lot as well. If you guys still want to be in the boot camp, it's yours. If you don't want to be in the bootcamp, you can leave at any particular point of time. I'm not holding you guys captive or something like that. You're not my hostess or something like that. You guys can leave. Okay, you don't have to worry about it. Okay, if you guys want to be here, enjoy with me, learn. Okay, we'll have fun. We'll make a lot of jokes as well. And I'm telling you guys, my jokes are very shitty. Okay, so pardon me for that. But yeah, I'm just as I am. Okay, I don't change myself for these boot camps or something like that. Okay, because I'm not like nobody is watching over me right over here. This is not my job. Okay, so yeah, uh, let's get further with that. So that is one of the tags that we have learned up till now. Now the point is that heading does not needs to be of so in web HTML. Okay, in HTML, so we have used the h1 tag. Okay, h1, why one? If it was just one heading tag, it would have been just h. Okay, why is the number associated with it? Because there are 6 levels of heading tags that are there. Okay, there are 6 levels of heading tags that are there, guys. Okay, these 6 levels of heading tags. Okay, there's h1, h2, h3, h4, h5, and h6. There's 6 levels of heading. Okay, and this particular levels of heading itself, there's no h0, there's no h7. Why does h0 and h7 does not exist? Go and ask the creator of HTML. Even I don't know that. Okay, but yes, this from h1 to h6. Okay, all these headings will be bold. The only thing differing between them will be their size. Okay, only thing difference between them will be size, guys. So let us see all the heading elements. Okay, all the heading elements right over here. Let's try to see all of them together itself. Okay, so we'll remove this. This is heading heading 1, guys. This is heading 1. Similar to that, we'll create it for all these 6 headings. I'll just copy paste it. Okay, why to write the code again and again? I will shamelessly copy paste it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to change the numbers directly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to change the number right over here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to change the number right over here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. The first two went smoothly. The last one, I just like it was it, but yeah, it was not at all smooth. We are going to save this. As you're able to see, there's the h1 element, h2 element, h3 element, h4 element, h5 element, and h6 element, guys. So I'm going to go to our website. I'm going to reload our page, and these are the differences in the size of the heading elements, guys. These are the differences of the size in heading elements, guys. Are you guys able to say understand this? Please let me know. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. These are these 6 different sort of heading elements that exist out there: h1, h2, h3, h4, h5, and h6, guys. Okay, okay, guys. So I know today is the first day. I shouldn't be extending the class a little bit longer. We'll stop right over here with our studies. Okay, tomorrow again, as soon as you guys come to the class, we'll start with the class immediately. No bullshit, nothing. Today was an introductory class. We needed to introduce ourselves to each other and everything. You guys can connect with me on LinkedIn or on Instagram as well. Both the links are down in the description of the video. You don't have to worry about it. If you want to connect with me on a personal level, connect with me on Instagram. If you want to connect with me on a professional level, you guys can connect with me on LinkedIn. So my LinkedIn profile is down in the description of the video. You guys can definitely connect with me. It will be great connecting with you. I want to listen to your stories. I want to listen to how you are practicing, what you're doing in your careers. And if you need some reviews, if you need some help, please approach to me at any particular point of time, and I will definitely help you guys out with that. Never worry about it. I'm always there for you. Okay. So now coming back to attendance. Okay. Yeah, attendance. Everybody attendance. So let's try to understand something. Okay. Every day to get the certificates for 7 days, I will be taking 2 attendances every single day. Okay, some days it will be 3 attendances as well. Okay, 7 days every day. The classes will be from 7:30 to 9. Okay, I'm talking about the attendance right now. How you are going to get the attendance? So please listen to me very carefully, guys. Okay, classes will be from 7:30 to 9 p.m. Okay, in the evening, Indian Standard Time. Okay, Indian Standard Time, guys. Every day I will be taking 2 to 3 attendances. Every single day I'll be taking 2 to 3 attendances. In the middle of the class itself, I will show the attendance link. Okay, I will give you guys the attendance link itself. It will be a Google form. You will have to fill up that particular form to get your attendance. Okay, and if you're missing, and you will get 5 minutes to fill your attendance. Okay, 5 minutes to fill up a Google form. That's it. In the middle of the class itself, anywhere. And if you're missing out a single attendance in these 7 days, you're not going to get the certificates. Okay, the attendance can be taken up in the first 5 minutes, the attendance can be taken up in the middle of the class, the attendance can be taken up at the end of the class, or all three in together, because every day there will be 3 attendances or 2 attendances. If you're missing out a single attendance as well, for example, today I took 2 attendance. Let's assume that I took 2 attendances today. You missed out on one of the attendance. Today's attendance is 0 for you. You're not going to get the certificates. Okay, today's attendance is 0 for you. You are not going to get the certificates itself. It's as simple as that. You have to come in the class on time. You have to pay attention to the class itself. You have to be attentive during the entire class. Only then you will be able to get the certificates. Otherwise, not. Are you guys able to understand this? Please let me know, guys. Do not come to me at a later point of time, sir, I missed out my attendance. I can't help you out with that, man. And we have to send these attendance to Google and Microsoft, and these guys are going to send you guys the certificates. We have to make sure that the people are there in the class, they are learning. Only then we are able to issue you guys the certificates. As simple as that, guys. Okay, so if you have not heard me correctly, just rewind the video back. Again, guys, I'm explaining to you, tomorrow there will be 2 to 3 attendances. If you're not present live at 7:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time, you're not going to get the certificates. In the first 5 to 10, 15 minutes itself, I will take up the attendance itself. If you're missing out even one attendance, you're not going to get the certificates. As simple as that, guys. As simple as that. Okay, so let me create the attendance link for you guys. Okay, and please do let me know how was the class. Okay, did you guys enjoy the class or not? Okay, if you guys enjoyed the class, it's great. Okay, I just want to make sure that you guys are able to enjoy the class properly. If you find any problems, any queries, any things, you guys can always approach to me on LinkedIn or on Instagram. I will always try to help you guys out as much as possible, guys. My aim in life is to just help as many people as possible. Up till now, I've helped almost 5,500 people get placed, and I'm extremely proud of that particular fact itself. And I want to keep helping students in the future. So let me just create it. To create the attendance, it will take a few minutes, guys. Okay, so please pardon me. Okay, it will take me a few minutes to create the attendance link. So up till that particular point of time, while I'm creating the attendance link itself, if you guys like today's class, okay, if you guys thought that you have learned something in today's class itself, please do like the video and subscribe to the channel. The reason for that is extremely simple, guys, because we have to send these data to our to these companies so that they keep on providing you guys with the certificates in the future as well. Because if you guys liked the program, okay, if you guys like the video, you guys subscribe to the channel, there's a growth right over there inside of the community itself. When the community is growing, it is very easy to convince these companies to actually give you guys the certificates for future boot camps as well. We will have boot camps on React, we'll have boot camps on backend development, we have boot camps on data science, cybersecurity, DevOps, cloud computing. We'll have boot camps on various different topics, guys. You don't have to worry about it. And every boot camp will come with one particular project with 2-3 certificates as well. So you will be able to add your project to your resume. You will be able to add your certificates to your resume as well. So that is our aim with these boot camps. So if you guys like today's bootcamp, okay, if you like today's class, please do like the video and subscribe to the channel. Shall we take an aim? So right now we are having 3.6 lakh, sorry, 3.6 thousand, 3,600 people with us live right now. Can we take an aim of 3,000 likes and subscribes before I share the attendance? Can we take an aim of 3,500 or 3,000 likes? Okay, let's not take it up a bigger aim. 3,000 likes and subscribes before we share the attendance with you guys. Please let me know. Right now we are at 1,800 likes and subscribes, guys. Can we take it up to at least 3,000 likes and subscribes? Please let me know before sharing the attendance. Okay, so once we are able to hit the jackpot of 3,000 likes and subscribes, we'll share the attendance. It will take a minute, guys. Okay, less than a minute. You actually have to just scroll and just click on two particular buttons itself. Okay, like I said, guys, that basically helps us to convince these guys, these corporates, to give out certificates to you guys. We are currently in talks with many different other companies. We are currently in talks with GitHub, with Postman, with Amazon as well, to provide you guys with certificates, with Walmart as well. We're trying to get as many companies to join us in conducting these type of boot camps for you guys. If it is a success, okay, it is just because of you guys and nothing else. Okay. It is just a thing that you guys are able to do it, nothing else, nothing more. Okay, so just nevertheless, okay, I will be sharing this attendance with you guys. Of course, I'm not going to force it upon you, but guys, please remember, from tomorrow, be live at 7:30 itself. Please be live at 7:30 itself, guys, because if you're not live, you're going to miss out the attendance. You're not going to get the certificates as well. Today's attendance is going to be open up just for 20 minutes. Okay, today's attendance will be open up just for 20 minutes. You have to fill up the attendance in 20 minutes itself. From tomorrow, you'll only get 5 minutes in the middle of the class. Okay, in the first 15 minutes itself, I'll take up your one of the attendance. If you miss out the attendance, you're not going to get the certificates. Miss out the attendance, you're not going to get the certificates as well. Do not come to me at a later point of time saying that I was in the boot camp, this is something or something like that. Do not come to me. Okay, I'm just making sure that everybody knows this, because at a later point of time, it is me who gets to hear shit. That is the reason why. Okay, so I'm going to post the attendance link in the live chat, guys. I'm going to post the attendance link in the live chat, guys. As you're able to see, the attendance link is here. You have up till what is the time right now? 9:10. Okay, you have up till 9:10 itself to fill out the attendance. Okay, you have up till 9:10 to fill out the attendance, guys. I've already shared the attendance link in the live chat, as you are able to see. Okay, the attendance link is here. You have 20 minutes to fill out the attendance. Please fill it out in 20 minutes itself, guys. From tomorrow onwards, we'll have just 5 minutes to fill out your attendance. From tomorrow onwards, we'll have just 5 minutes to fill out your attendance, guys. Nothing less, nothing more. So please fill out your attendance in the next 20 minutes so that we are able to get your attendance itself. Okay, and I hope that you guys will be able to enjoy the rest of your journey with us, and you will learn a lot as well. That is our aim. Full stack developer average salary is approximately, what we are able to get our students is approximately 14.7 lakhs per annum. Okay, that is the average salary that DevTown gives to its full stack students. That is the case. Okay, so I've already provided you guys with the attendance link in the live chat. I'm going to provide it for 1 more minute. Okay, then I'm going to just not stop providing it. You have 20 minutes to fill out the attendance. As you are able to see right now, inside of the form itself, people have started filling out the form. Okay, let me just show it to you guys that the form is working. There's no issues. People have started filling out the attendance form, as you're able to see right over here. The attendance form is working absolutely fine. If you face any kind of problems, just reload the page. As you're able to see, the attendance link is working absolutely fine. If you face any problems, just reload the page. Just reload the attendance link. That's it. The link is working absolutely fine, as you are able to see right over here. 300 people have already filled out their attendance as well. So the link is working absolutely fine. If you are not able to open it, just click on it 5-6 times. It will just open itself. Okay, as you're able to see right over here, the attendance link is working absolutely fine. There is no issues whatsoever. 500 people have already filled up their attendance. 500 people have already filled up their attendance, guys. Okay, so there's no issues with the attendance link. There's no issues with the attendance link, guys. The attendance link is working absolutely fine. Okay, the attendance link is working absolutely fine like a magic. There's no issues in that. You just have to reload the attendance link to make it work. Okay, if it is not working for you, just reload the attendance link to make it work. As you are able to see, the attendance link is working absolutely fine. 800 people have already filled up their attendance. If you are not able to get it work for you, just reload the page. Just reload the page itself. Okay, as you're able to see, I've already provided you guys with the attendance link. I've already provided you guys with the attendance link. It's working absolutely fine. There's no issues with the attendance link whatsoever. You guys are able to see 1147 people have already filled up their attendance. That means it is working absolutely fine. Just reload the attendance 5-6 times. It will work for you as well. Okay, so the attendance link is working absolutely fine, guys. There's no issues with the attendance link at all. Okay, attendance link is working at all, guys. As you're able to see, people have filled up their attendance. 1500 people have already filled up their attendance, guys. 1500 people have already filled up their attendance. Okay, guys, if you haven't registered for these boot camps, no issues in that. Just attend the boot camps, fill out your attendance. We'll take that into registration itself. As you're able to see, the attendance link is working absolutely fine. Okay, there's no issues in that. Okay, so right over here, as you're able to see, but almost 2000 people have already filled up their attendance. Okay, almost 2000 people have already filled up their attendance itself. Okay, there's no issues in that. The link is working absolutely fine, guys. There's no issues. Okay, just refresh the page if it is not working for you. You still have 16 minutes to fill out your attendance. You still have 16 minutes to fill out the attendance. So will the previous bootcamps will be repeated after some months, Shashank? Yes, of course we'll be doing that. You don't have to worry about it. We are also able to understand that you guys are not able to attend every single bootcamp, but we'll definitely try to make sure that we are organizing as many bootcamps as possible. Okay. Yes, if you are getting the message that your response has been recorded, that means it's done. Okay, you don't have to worry about it. Yes, guys, you guys can leave. The bootcamp is over. I'm just helping guys fill up their attendance link itself. You don't have to worry about it. Okay, the class is over. Okay, the class is over itself. You don't have to worry about it. Almost 2,500 people have already filled up their attendance. Okay, 2,600 people have already filled up their attendance. Everything is working absolutely fine. There's no issues. Okay, you guys can leave. The class is over. The class is over, guys. Don't worry about it. The class is over. I'm just sitting here. If anybody has any questions or something like that, I'm just trying to answer it. Hi, sir. I've attended your previous bootcamp. I'm facing some issues with the code sandbox, sir. Whenever you're facing any issues, try to just rerun all the code or just reinstall all the packages. That's it. What's the meaning of DevTown? So it is basically a community of developers, a town for developers. So developer town, DevTown. Okay. Nahi ho raha, try it again. Okay, it is working for almost 3000 people. Why is it not working for you? You are not something special that Google is like, nahi, 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 iske liye to nahi. Okay, it will work for you as well. Okay. Does it help someone from humanities stream DevTown? How will it benefit? Okay, see, DRM, anybody from any field, if he or she wants to enter into the IT field, IT companies don't care about it. You're from humanitarians. We had placed people from merchant navy, okay, maritime engineering, commerce, BSc, BA, MBA, everybody. We have placed it in IT companies. The point being that if you have the right knowledge, with the right skill set, you guys can get placed anywhere. Okay, can you do a bootcamp on React? The next bootcamp actually is on React itself. If you guys see on our website devtown.in events, the next bootcamp that we are having is on front-end web development with JavaScript and React. After that, we are having advanced JavaScript and CSS web animations. Then we are having backend web development using JavaScript, Node, and Express. Then we are having Instagram clone using CSS and HTML. Then we are having hands-on cloud computing with AWS. And then learn DevOps for web development. These are all the bootcamps that we have scheduled for you guys for February month. Okay, so do join these bootcamps as well. Register for these bootcamps. It will be great to meet you guys. And if you guys want to connect with me, you guys can connect on either LinkedIn or Instagram. In the description of this video itself, I've provided you guys with the link for my Instagram profile as well as my DevTown profile, so you guys can connect with me right over there. It will be great to connect with you as well. Okay. Okay. So, will you be conducting a bootcamp on Amazon Web Services? Yes, Ishita. In the future, we will be doing that. In February itself, we have already scheduled it. So having attended last bootcamp, I've attended all the classes, but yesterday's class had not attended, sir. Is the certificate applicable to me? See, you will have to have 100% attendance. Go and watch the last video to understand it. Sir, I'm in the previous bootcamp. I can't get my certificates. I want to tell Kobal. See, yes, I've already told in the last class itself what is the criteria of the certificates and everything. So you guys have to do it. I'm getting a lot of questions right over here, so I'm trying to like answer any question that I'm able to see. Can you do React Native? Sure, in the future, maybe we'll be able to do it. Thank you, sir. Today class was very informative. I'm looking forward to the rest of the course. I will surely join the next bootcamp. Thank you again for the knowledge. Good night. Good night, Rahul. I'm so thankful for your message. Okay, it's great to hear that. Okay, DevTown, what would you suggest if someone wants to take internship at DevTown? You can definitely do that. Okay, it's up to you. If you want to learn something, we are always there for you. Okay, you don't have to worry about it. Any C++ bootcamp? Yes. Any data structures and C++ data structures and Java bootcamp? We are planning it out. And my cat is running away. Do you guys want to meet my cat? Hey, cat. Okay, so my cat just escaped. I will get it tomorrow. I will show you guys tomorrow itself. Okay, and okay, one of the cats is here. I have two cats. This is one of them. Her name is Lucy, and the other one is down. So the time that I get him, I will show it to you guys tomorrow itself. Oh, the other one is also here. Came back upstairs, or so this is Oscar, and this is like my drug. Okay. Poochie, poochie, poochie. And there is one more dog that is there, a golden retriever. Her name is Susie. So I'll take you meet her as well someday. Okay, so okay, we'll stop the class right over here. Okay, and we will do it tomorrow. Okay, we'll have the class 7:30 at tomorrow itself. Please be on time, guys. We'll have an amazing time moving further, and yeah, we will have a lot of fun as well. I promise you that, because again, it's all about the fun that needs to be there, right? It's not about the learning. So bye everybody. Bye. 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 Bye guys.